was born down in the valley where the Spanish moss grows long, where my daddy taught me how to play an old-time country song, with a silver belt buckle and a worn-out Stetson hat. I learned to ride the marshlands where the heavy pines sit flat. The 1960s had the outlaws, and the 70s had the grit. By the time the 1980s rolled around, we didn't quit. We mixed that country twang with a little southern rock and roll, a recipe of freedom that can satisfy your soul. 'Cause I'm a southern cowboy, riding through the heat and rain, with a fire in my spirit and a lineage of pain. From the muddy Mississippi to the Texas open sky, I'm gonna keep this lifestyle living till the day I die. The acoustic guitar is strumming as the porch light starts to gleam. I'm sitting with a glass of sweet tea, lost inside a dream, thinking about the cattle drives and the long days in the sun, and the generations before me who got the hard work done. They think a cowboy only lives out in the desert sand, but there's a different kind of rider in this humid southern land. We brave the swamps and thickets with a lasso and a prayer, and you can always find our heritage lingering in the air. 'Cause I'm a southern cowboy, riding through the heat and rain, with a fire in my spirit and a lineage of pain. From the muddy Mississippi to the Texas open sky, I'm gonna keep this lifestyle living till the day I die. Yeah, the cicadas are buzzing loud as the evening starts to fade. I'm thankful for this country life that my family made. Just a southern cowboy, heading down into the shade. I close my eyes at night and hear the thunder of the herd, recharging old traditions without speaking any word. The ghosts of early pioneers are riding through the pass, leaving footprints in the canyon and the dusty prairie grass. An old 1960s movie plays across my silver screen, reminding me of characters and places that I've seen. Through the 70s and 80s, those legends started to fade, but I still chase the promises that early riders made. Living on Wild West dreams under the big country sky, watching the golden eagles and the clouds go rolling by, holding on to the freedom that the modern world forgot, finding peace in the valley with the simple things I've got. The campfires are burning bright along the rocky trail as the steam train is whistling down the rusty iron rail. I tip my hat to history, to the wild and to the brave, and the timeless spirit of the land that no man could enslave. They say the frontier disappeared a long, long time ago, that the concrete and the highways killed the classic cowboy show. But if you look closely where the purple mountains stand, you can still find the magic hidden in this rugged land. Living on Wild West dreams under the big country sky, watching the golden eagles and the clouds go rolling by, holding on to the freedom that the modern world forgot, finding peace in the valley with the simple things I've got. Yeah, the morning sun is breaking through the early desert mist, waking up the canyon that the freezing night has kissed. Just Wild West dreams, holding tight inside my fist. The cedar posts are rotting and the barbed wire's getting slack, but it's kept me in this valley and it's always held me back. I've looked out at the horizon from this same old patch of ground, wondering about the open world outside our little town. My radio is buzzing with a track from 67, simple country ballad about a highway up to heaven. The 70s and 80s brought a world of brand new trends, but everything just stops right here where my property ends. But I'm going beyond the fence line, breaking out tonight, riding past the boundary markers into the pale moonlight. No more locked up gates or borders keeping me in place. I'm chasing after freedom in the wide open space. horse can feel the energy. She's ready for the stride, leaping over the timber to the undiscovered side. The dirt is unfamiliar and the air feels crisp and new, beneath a midnight sky of deep and dark indigo blue. We spend our whole lives building walls to keep our cattle in, until we realize those walls are where our cages begin. But a cowboy's heart was never meant to stay inside a pen. It's time to find the frontier and become a wild man again. But I'm going beyond the fence line, breaking out tonight, riding past the boundary markers into the pale moonlight. No more locked up gates or borders keeping me in place. I'm chasing after freedom in the wide open space. Yeah, the old ranch house is shrinking as we gallop out of view, heading for the territory where the legends grew. Beyond the fence line, starting something brand new. Campfire ashes turn to gray as the morning light breaks through. I saddle up my gelding and we ride out in the dew. No family name to carry and no home to settle down, just a drifting silhouette outside of every single town. Picked up this acoustic guitar back in the summer of '69 and played the '90s uneasy bars for pennies and cheap wine. By the time the 1980s came, music changed its style, but I kept running down the tracks for many a lonely mile. 'Cause I'm a lone rider, drifting like the tumbleweed, with nothing but the open air to satisfy my need. No promises to hold me back, no ties to lock my soul, just a solitary cowboy making freedom my main goal. Desert highway stretches out like a ribbon in the sun, another empty valley where the wild mustangs still run. I find my peace in silence and the clicking of the hooves, out here where the mountain wind is the only thing that moves. People often ask me if I ever get too lonely on this trail, living out a suitcase, chasing every shifting gale. But I see the silver moon at night and hear the coyote cry, and I know I've got the grandest roof beneath this western sky. 'Cause I'm a lone rider, drifting like the tumbleweed, with nothing but the open air to satisfy my need. No promises to hold me back, no ties to lock my soul, just a solitary cowboy, making freedom my main goal. Yeah, the sun is setting slowly now, the shadows starting to grow. I tip my hat to the empty road and pack my things to go. Just a lone rider into the evening glow. Midday heat is rising from the cracked and broken ground. I've been riding since the daybreak, and there's no one else around. The horizon stretches endlessly, a blazing sheet of white, as I guide my weary horse along and pray for a cooler night. My father loved the country tracks from 1965. He said that simple music kept our heritage alive. Through the changing years of '74 and the fast-paced '80s scene, these dirt paths stay the only place where time has always been. On these dusty trails where the heavy secrets hide, where a working man can swallow his worries and his pride. Every mile of rolling earth and every valley crossed, I'm finding pieces of my soul that I thought were long and lost. The leather saddle creaks beneath the steady rhythmic pace. The stinging desert wind is blowing dirt across my face. But there is a rugged beauty in this harsh and lonely land that a city boy with polished boots could never understand. They can keep their paved up highways and their busy city streets, where everybody's rushing for the money that they meet. I'd rather take my chances where the wild coyotes cry and travel along these dusty trails beneath the open sky. On these dusty trails where the heavy secrets hide, where a working man can swallow his worries and his pride. With every mile of rolling earth and every valley crossed, I'm finding pieces of my soul that I thought were long and lost. Yeah, the sun is finally dipping down behind the western hills. The dust is settling on my boots, and everything is still just dusty trails where the cowboy spirit dwells. The gravel crunches softly underneath my old truck tires, running past the pastures and the rusty boundary wires. It's the same old dirt path that my father used to grade, leading down to the valley where the family dreams are made. An old 1960s ballad fades across the radio dial. The 70s and 80s tracks always make me wanna smile. They sing about the hard work and the love that stays so true on this long and winding stretch under a canopy of blue. Traveling down the ranch road, heading back to where I belong, to the rhythm of the crickets and a classic country song. Every bump and every turn is like an old familiar friend, guiding this tired cowboy to his journey's happy end. The oak trees cast their shadows as the afternoon gets late. I pull up to the homestead and I unlatch the iron gate. The cattle turn their heads to watch the dust begin to clear, and a deep and quiet comfort tells me home is finally near. People spend their lifetimes looking for a highway made of gold, chasing after shortcuts and the stories they've been told. But everything I'm needing is right here in the clay, on this rugged little path that keeps the modern world away. Traveling down the ranch road, heading back to where I belong, to the rhythm of the crickets and a classic country song. Every bump and every turn is like an old familiar friend, guiding this tired cowboy to his journey's happy end. Yeah, the porch light is flickering as the sun slips out of sight. I park the truck, step on the ground, and welcome in just the ranch road, bringing me home tonight. You can dress a man in fine silk and put polished leather on his feet, make him spend his heavy days walking up a city street. But you can't erase the memories of the canyons and the draws, or make him live his quiet life inside your concrete walls. You'll always love the music from the summer of '69, when the 1970s outlaws were all singing mighty fine. The 1980s brought the synthesizers, changing up the sound, but the honest rhythm of his soul stays rooted in the ground. 'Cause the heart of a cowboy is something you can't tame. It doesn't care for money, and it doesn't seek the fame. It beats for the open range, the saddle, and the sky, and it stays true to the heritage until the day we die. It's a quiet kind of courage when the winter storms blow cold, and a steady hand to guide the herd across the mountain fold. It's knowing when to stand your ground and when to slack the reins, and finding deep unspoken peace across the lonely plains. The world out there is changing fast, forgetting what is real, trading standard human values for a block of stone and steel. But as long as there's a stallion running wild against the wind, the spirit of the frontier land will never have to end. 'Cause the heart of a cowboy is something you can't tame. It doesn't care for money, and it doesn't seek the fame. It beats for the open range, the saddle, and the sky, and it stays true to the heritage until the day we die. Yeah, the campfire is burning low, the stars are locking tight. He tips his Stetson hat to the beauty of the night. Just the heart of a cowboy, riding brave into the light. Campfire sparks are rising up into the midnight air. The long day's heavy labor is behind me over there. My horse is resting steady by the cottonwood tree line, as the darkness brings a stillness that is beautiful and fine. An old 1960s melody is drifting through my mind, the kind of timeless music that my father left behind. Through the 70s and 80s, all the styles came and went, but the rhythm of this prairie night is time that's wisely spent. Shine on, prairie moon, light up the valley floor. Show this lonely cowboy what his traveling heart is for. Guide me through the canyons and across the open stream, with your silver light illuminating every single dream. Coyotes start to howl along the Rocky Mountain crest, while the busy world in city towns is rushing without rest. But out here on the highlands, under your celestial glow, there's an old school piece of living that the modern worlds don't know. Watch the early pioneers roll wagons through the clay, and you've seen the changing frontiers slowly vanish all away. But tonight you shine as bright as you did in the ancient days, keeping this soul wanderer protected in your rays. Prairie moon, light up the valley floor. Show this lonely cowboy what his traveling heart is for. Guide me through the canyons and across the open stream, with your silver light illuminating every single dream. Yeah, the embers are all dying and the shadows stretch out deep. I pull my heavy blanket up and settle down to sleep underneath the prairie moon, as the wilderness rests deep. Pull my truck up to the edge where the weeping willows grow. The water sits as still as glass in the evening's amber glow. The world out there is making noise, full of worry and a strain, but the lapping of the water seems to wash away the pain. I remember fishing with my dad back in the summer of '66, fixing up our old cane poles with simple string and sticks. Through the changes of the '70s and the fast-paced '80s years, this quiet shoreline stayed the place to conquer all my fears. Looking at reflections on the lake so deep and clear, watching all the memories of the people I hold dear. The water mirrors back the sky and the tall pine trees above, reminding this old cowboy of the simple things I love. A lonely loon calls out its song across the misty blue. The surface breaks in silver rings as a trout comes surface through. I don't need no crowded bars or neon lights to see. This patch of water on the range is sanctuary to me. Time keeps moving like a river, rushing onward to the sea. But sitting on this wooden dock brings stillness back to me. You can see your whole life passing in the ripples on the shore, and realize the things you have are all you're looking for. Looking at reflections on the lake so deep and clear, watching all the memories of the people I hold dear. The water mirrors back the sky and the tall pine trees above, reminding this old cowboy of the simple things I love. Yeah, the sun is dropping lower now, the night begins to wake. The stars start showing one by one upon the dark blue lake. Reflections on the lake, the peaceful road I take. The heat of July starts to drop as the sun goes down. We leave the dusty work site and we head away from town. The tailgates drop, the coolers packed with ice cold beer. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather be than right here. In old 1960s, acoustic chords drift from the radio, playing those slow 70s duets that we used to know. We crank up the volume as an 80s anthem starts to play, singing every single word to wash the heavy week away. Underneath those summer country nights, white and blue, where the fireflies are dancing in the evening dew, with a sweet girl beside me and a guitar in my hand, living like a king in this rugged country land. The smell of fresh cut alfalfa is heavy on the breeze. The crickets start their music down among the oak trees. We light a little campfire just to chase away the dark, watching every single worry drift away with every spark. They can keep their crowded beaches and their city avenues, where everybody's rushing around with nothing left to lose. Got me a midnight tailgate parked down by the creek, and the simple country freedom that we look for all the week. Underneath those summer country nights, white and blue, where the fireflies are dancing in the evening dew, with a sweet girl beside me and a guitar in my hand, living like a king in this rugged country land. Yeah, the embers are cooling and the stars are burning bright. We're just taking our sweet time in the middle of the night. Summer country nights, everything feels just right. The riverbank is muddy, where the weeping willows lean. The prettiest little hideaway that I have ever seen. I unpacked my old six-string from its beaten vinyl case, and sit down on a smooth stone in this quiet, lonely place. My grandfather bought this guitar back in '64 and taught me how to finger pick behind the smokehouse door. Through the '70s outlaws and the '80s country rock, this wood has kept the rhythm like a steady ticking clock. Just playing my guitar guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody across the river stone, where the music meets the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. The bass strings hum softly like a bullfrog in the reeds. A simple minor chord is all this heavy spirit needs. No microphone or spotlights, no crowded concert hall, just the rushing of the water and the whippoorwill's call. The world out there keeps moving at a frantic, crazy pace, but time stands completely still in this forgotten space. You can wash away your troubles with a simple G and can't let the river carry them out to the open sea. Just playing my guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody across the river stone, where the music meets the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. Yeah, the last chord is ringing as the sun sinks out of sight. I pack away the old six string into the fading light. Guitar by the water into the quiet night. Riverbank is muddy, where the weeping willows lean. The prettiest little hideaway that I have ever seen. I unpacked my old six string from its beaten vinyl case and sit down on a smooth stone in this quiet, lonely place. My grandfather bought this guitar back in '64 and taught me how to finger pick behind the smokehouse door. Through the '70s outlaws and the '80s country rock, this wood has kept the rhythm like a steady ticking clock. Just playing my guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. The bass strings hum softly like a bullfrog in the reeds. A simple minor chord is all this heavy spirit needs. No microphone or spotlights, no crowded concert hall, just the rushing of the water and the whippoorwill's call. The world out. The afternoon is fading and the tide is pulling low. The coastal grass is bending as the ocean breezes blow. I park my old ranch truck right where the dunes begin to rise, and watch the yellow sun slip down before my weary eyes. I hear an old school track from 1967 on the air, back when the country music had a sound beyond compare. Through the changes of the 70s and the fast-paced 80s scene, this timeless edge of water stays the place where I feel clean. Walking on the golden shoreline where the land meets the sea, where the crashing of the white waves sets a cowboy's spirit free. With the salt upon my denim and the sunset in my eyes, there ain't no grander stage beneath the western skies. The sand is warm beneath my boots, the seagulls circle high, writing cursive stories out across the open sky. Far away from dusty corrals and the cattle driving line, I find a different kind of peace beside the rolling brine. They say a man from Texas belongs where cactus grows, but there's a healing magic where the ocean water flows. It washes clean the worries of the long and heavy week, and gives this rolling stone the quiet comfort that I seek. Walking on the golden shoreline where the land meets the sea, where the crashing of the white waves sets a cowboy's spirit free. With the salt upon my denim and the sunset in my eyes. There ain't no grander stage beneath the western skies. Yeah, the gold is turning purple as the night begins to crawl. The waves keep up their rhythm as the evening shadows fall. Just the golden shoreline as the stars reclaim it all. The morning fog is heavy on the smoky mountainside. I park my old Chevrolet right by the water's edge, so wide. The cedar trees are standing tall, reflecting in the blue, as the southern sun breaks through the mist to start the day anew. My daddy used to play a tune he learned in '69, strumming on the front porch with a glass of homemade wine. Through the '70s outlaws and the '80s country boom, this old Tennessee shoreline always chased away the gloom. Down by the Tennessee lake, where the catfish bite all day, where a hard-working countryman can wash his cares away, with the acoustic guitar humming and the water rolling slow. It's the closest thing to heaven that a southern boy can know. The dragonflies skimming past the old wooden boat dock. Out here in the country, we don't worry about the clock. Just a fishing pole, a cooler, and some time to spend alone, far away from city streets made of concrete and a stone. They can keep their fancy high-rises and busy city neon lights. Give me the crickets singing on these warm summer nights, where the mud is on my boots and the air is clean and sweet, and the rhythm of the rolling waves is music to my feet. Down by the Tennessee lake, where the catfish bite all day, where a hard-working countryman can wash his cares away, with the acoustic guitar humming and the water rolling slow. It's the closest thing to heaven that a southern boy can know. Yeah, the fireflies are waking up as the day begins to break, and the moonlight starts to dance across the peaceful southern lake. Tennessee lake, soul away. I pull an old cardboard box down from the attic floor and find the vintage songbook from behind my bedroom door. The pages are all yellowed and the edges are all torn, but it holds the simple truths of the land where I was born. Here's a standard chords arrangement from the winter of '64, back when the country music had a pure and honest chord. Through the '70s vinyl records and the '80s tape cassette, these melodies have memories that I will never forget. Strumming on these country heartstrings, playing soft and slow, singing about the heritage from a long time ago. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a friend, tying up the broken pieces that a cowboy needs to mend. My callous fingers find the frets upon the old maple neck, bringing back the porch light nights onto this wooden deck. I can hear my daddy's voice joining in the harmony as the evening wind goes whistling through the weeping willow tree. They can change the style of music and the trends upon the stage, try to turn the old school into a modern flashy age, but they can't erase the feeling that a simple G chord brings when a working man is singing from his country heartstrings. Strumming on these country heartstrings, playing soft and slow, singing about the heritage from a long time ago. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a friend, tying up the broken pieces that a cowboy needs to mend. Yeah, the night is settling steady and the fireplace is bright. I'm just picking out the teardrops into the silver light. Country heartstrings guiding me home tonight. The horizon is burning with a deep and final red as I look back on the long and dusty road that I have led. My old leather saddle is resting on the porch floor. And I know I won't be riding through that canyon anymore. The 1960s Pioneer tune plays low on my radio, reminding me of campfire nights from a long time ago. Through the 70s trials, in the 80s changing scenes, I kept my boots right in the dirt and lived out all my dreams. Now I'm watching the last sunset dropping down behind the hill. The working days are over and the valley's completely still. I tip my hat to the open range, to the wild and to the free. Yeah, this last sunset is a peaceful sight to see. My trusted old gelding whinnies softly in the lane. He feels the coming winter and the turning of the rain. We put in our hard labor, we stayed honest and stayed true, underneath this grand old canopy of country white and blue. The young folks are talking about the cities made of stone, building up a modern world that I have never known. But I'm glad I spent my lifetime where the golden eagles fly, leaving my small footprint underneath this western sky. Now I'm watching the last sunset dropping down behind the hill. The working days are over and the valley's completely still. I tip my hat to the open range, to the wild and to the free. Yeah, this last sunset is a peaceful sight to see. Yeah, the gold is turning black now as the darkness settles deep. An old-time cowboy closing up his eyes to go to sleep. The last sunset bringing everlasting rest. The campfire's dying down to an ember's orange glow. I walk down to the lakeside where the gentle rushes grow. The water sits as still as glass beneath the midnight sky, reflecting every single star that's burning bright and high. My mind drifts back to an old school track from the summer of '69, when the 1970s outlaws were all singing mighty fine. By the time the 1980s came, the world had lost its slow. But these water-mirrored moonbeams keep the pace of long ago. Staring at the moonlit reflections on the water tonight, watching all my yesterdays swimming in the silver light. Every wrinkle on the surface is a road I had to take, finding deep and quiet healing on this lonely country lake. The bullfrogs play the bass line while a distant coyote cries. A perfect midnight harmony beneath the open skies. No neon signs or crowded bars could ever match this view, where the moonlight paints a picture that is honest, clean, and new. They say a man gets wiser as the years begin to fade, looking back at all the choices and the promises he made. But out here in the stillness, far away from city noise, the water washes clean the doubt and gives a cowboy poise. Staring at the moonlit reflections on the water tonight, watching all my yesterdays swimming in the silver light. Every wrinkle on the surface is a road I had to take, finding deep and quiet healing on this lonely country lake. Yeah, the night is getting colder now, the fog begins to creep, but the moonlit reflections are gonna guard me while I sleep. Moonlit reflections as the valley rests deep. Threw my old tackle box into the truck bed floor, left a sticky note hanging on the back of the kitchen door. The boss man can wait, and my bills can take a line, 'cause the bream are biting steady and the weather's mighty fine. Playing that cassette tape from the summer of '68, back when the country music didn't have to navigate through the '70s outlaws. In the '80s pop rock trend, just an old acoustic guitar, making every heart a friend. Yeah, I'm gone fishing again, down where the cypress grows, where the muddy water moves and the gentle river blows. Got a hook in the water and my boots kicked in the clay, just an old country boy, casting all his cares away. The dragonflies are dancing on top of my bobber's head. I'm sitting on a cooler, eating old school white bread, far away from the factory and the clicking of the clock. My only main assignment is the rocking of this dock. They can keep the fancy offices and pile the city streets, where everybody's racing for the money that they meet. I'd rather chase a shadow underneath the willow tree, with a red and white bobber setting this old spirit free. Yeah, I'm gone fishing again, down where the cypress grows, where the muddy water moves and the gentle river blows. Got a hook in the water and my boots kicked in the clay, just an old country boy, casting all his cares away. Yeah, the sun is dipping low, but I ain't packing up the truck. I'm gonna cast one more time, just to try my country luck. Gone fishing again, underneath the evening star, so bright. The afternoon heat is breaking down along the river bend, where the muddy road turns into grass and the fences have an end. I set a plaid blanket down beneath the weeping willow tree, waiting for the prettiest girl in all of Tennessee. She steps out of her old coupe, looking like a '65 dream, with an old school country style that makes the sunlight gleam through the '70s love duets and the '80s ballad tracks. We've been dancing to a rhythm where our heavy hearts relax, falling into riverbank romance, where the water ripples slow, where the fireflies are waking up and the gentle breezes blow. With my arms around her waist, Muddy water rushes past as the sky turns rose and gold, holding on to a classic feeling that will never grow old. No fancy city restaurants or crowded neon bars, just a couple of country kids counting up 1 billion stars. The world out there keeps changing fast, losing what is true, trading standard human values for something fast and new. But the magic of a riverbank will never let you down when you found a forever love far away from town. Falling into riverbank romance, where the water ripples slow, where the fireflies are waking up and the gentle breezes blow. With my arms around her waist and her head upon my chest, living out a simple love that's sweeter than the rest. Yeah, the night is settling steady now, the moon is riding high, the river keeps on humming as the evening passes by. Just a riverbank romance underneath the southern sky. The afternoon heat is breaking down along the river bend, where the muddy road turns into grass and the fences have an end. I set a plaid blanket down beneath the weeping willow tree, waiting for the prettiest girl in all of Tennessee. She steps out of her old coupe, looking like a '65 dream, with an old school country style that makes the sunlight gleam through the '70s love duets and the '80s ballad tracks. We've been dancing to a rhythm where our heavy hearts relax, falling into riverbank romance, where the water ripples slow, where the fireflies are waking up and the gentle breezes blow. With my arms around her waist and her head upon my chest, living out a simple love that's sweeter than the rest. The muddy water rushes past as the sky turns rose and gold, holding on to a classic feeling that will never grow old. No fancy city restaurants or crowded neon bars, just a couple of country kids counting up 1 billion stars. The world out there keeps changing fast, losing trading standard human values for something fast and new. But the magic of a riverbank will never let you down. When you found a forever love far away from town, falling into riverbank romance, where the water ripples slow, where the fireflies awaken up and the gentle breezes blow. The traffic light on Main Street is blinking yellow and slow. The teenagers are driving trucks where the dirt tracks go. We gather at the Dairy Queen to wash the dust away, counting up the hours at the closing of the day. The jukebox in the corner plays a hit from '68, back when the country standard didn't have to tolerate the changing of the '70s or the '80s neon trend. Just a steady guitar strumming, making every kid a friend. Living out a small town summer underneath the water tower, where the days stretch out forever and we don't count the hour. With a cold drink on the tailgate and a heavy country twang, singing all the classic tracks that our daddies always sang. The bleachers at the ball field are hot from the July sun. Everybody knows your name before the game is won. No skyscrapers or subways, no frantic city race, just the quiet piece of heritage inside this little place. They say there's bigger fortunes out beyond the county line, but I wouldn't trade this valley for a golden dollar mine. The freedom of a Friday night with your buddies by your side is a grander kind of living than the places where they hide. Living out a small town summer underneath the water tower, where the days stretch out forever and we don't count the hour. With a cold drink on the tailgate and a heavy country twang, singing all the classic tracks that our daddies always sang. Yeah, the fireflies are blinking as the sun slips out of view. Another perfect evening under a canopy of blue. Just a small town summer where the old school heart stays true.